I don't know if you're like me, but I'm always trying to figure out what is someone's agenda? What is it behind the lines that drives what they do? What is it that drives what I do? This is the Warrior Podcast, episode 213. Let's talk about values driving action. So you can see like political entities and all kind of organizations and things of that nature, and they'll have like value statements and mission statements and things like that, and they're trying to present themselves to their audience, whoever that audience is, us included, as this is our values, and our values will guide our action. But here's the issue: you got to see what their actions are doing, right? Where their actions are taking them. And then we can discern what is their actual values. What is the nature of the tree, right? Jesus told us that you can judge a tree by its fruit. Good trees produce good fruit, bad trees produce bad fruit. And I think the whole understanding and logic behind determining the fruit of the tree and therefore the tree is to know exactly what you're dealing with. Are you going to go to that tree? Are you going to support that tree, eat from that tree or not? I mean, why else would you care about if a tree's fruit's good or bad unless you want to partake and eat of that fruit? So right now we're in a time where a lot of entities are showing a certain amount of fruit, a certain amount of action, what they're producing, what message they're sending. And so they want to claim that they have a certain value set that drives that. But in reality, the nature of the thing will tell you the thing, right? And so if we look at what really is the value behind their actions, and most of the time, it's greed. Let's be honest, it's greed. What will this do for us? How can we ultimately get more influence, more power, and more money? So the value system for most of the things in the world are influence, power, and money, i.e., greed. And if you can see that, then you know exactly what they're trying to accomplish, and you can either join them in that, you can stay away from that, or you can resist that. So every one of us has a value system or has guidelines of value that drives our action, people and entities, whether we realize or not. So I would recommend you and for me to sit down and figure out exactly what values drive your action. And then whenever you want to act in accordance with those values. If your action, your direction, your production does not come in line with those values, then you now know I'm not going to do it. Or you need to change your values to actually reflect what you really want to accomplish. So remember, values does direct action, and you can judge someone's values based on the fruit that's being produced, based on the actions that are being produced. And we have to really understand the difference between discerning good and bad intentions, light and dark, and condemning. See, Jesus didn't call us to condemn, mean make a final judgment. You're going here or here. This is the final verdict. But to determine light and dark, good and evil, intentions of the heart as it's revealed in action. All right, guys, you are a warrior designed for God's glory. Remember, if you like the content, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it. Don't be stingy. Truth is truth, no matter who presents it to you. All right, God be with you. Stay in the fight. Peace.